Hey guys, welcome back. It's Mob Vlog, and it's Monday, December 23rd. We're live. We're here. We're going to be talking about Tiffany Henyard. Who would have guessed? And of course, with us today, we have Red Wemette.
Yes, sir. And something's wrong with your mic.
What is wrong with the mic?
Tinny.
Okay, give me just a second. So welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, everybody. And how's that, Red? A little bit better?
A lot better.
Okay. So welcome in, guys. And we're going to have a good time today. I don't care what you guys think. This is going to be fun. And I see the comments are already popping up, and we're going to be covering some more of the Dalton, which Red's been following really closely, and I have as well. And we're gonna pull some things up, show you guys some stuff. Buck Baby, welcome in. Looks like you were gifted a membership last week, so thanks again for the person who gifted those memberships to everybody that was on the channel that afternoon. So
what you could do is remember his name.
I know, and I don't. I should have wrote it down. I think it was Richard, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we'll look by the time that we're finished up. I'm sure we'll be there. So, what's going on in Dalton right now, Red? Give us an update.
It's a siege. It's a total siege. Tiffany has decided that as long as they're going to do what they're going to do and oppose her, I mean, she's a lame duck right now. She's just stuck there because she knows she's not going to win against the Democratic Party. So she was just, it's a siege. So she's cut off Meals on Wheels for seniors. She's cut off everything that she could possibly do, city services, anything for the district or from her township. She's cut it off. They're not paying anybody. She's seizing everything unless they let her put a new person on the board, unless they pay all of her vendors, which some of the vendors are people she hired without the board's permission. And they seem to be acquaintances and friends. So that was on the third, whatever the motion that they were going to make on number 3. Yeah. And Gonzalez turned around and said, no way. He said, I'm not letting this pass. And he went down and he took things off of there and only left on there the insurance and said, now that we have everything just off of here, he said, do I have a motion on the floor that we agree? All the other participants said, yes, they agreed, except Tiffany. She was a nay. So anyway, she turns around and said, you people are not going to do this to me.
Did it pass?
You better learn to listen, because I am the boss. And she went off on the deep end.
Unbelievable.
Very unbelievable.
Unbelievable. So they cut everything. So they cut everything out of the bill except the insurance, and it didn't pass. She
said, I won't do that. And you're ruining. Wouldn't even address that part. She said, you're ruining the credit score of the township.
That's unbelievable.
They turned around and said, you've ruined it. I mean, I counted it up. I added it up myself. There's over $4 million that she misappropriated. Now that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money in 3 years.
Wow.
3 years. And I'm adding up the bills for her advertising. I'm adding up the bills for, she advertised with billboards and stuff like that.
The billboards.
Also, she sent out stationery and gifts and Christmas gifts and other things, but not just the credit card money, but also the trips. The one to Austin, Texas, to the capital of Texas, Austin, and then the one to Atlanta, Georgia, and then the one to Washington, D.C., and then the one to Las Vegas. All those things were paid, and not just for her alone. She took the bill for her bodyguards. She took the bill for anybody she brought along with. And
crazy.
And that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And she's, no matter what she makes at the end of this thing, she's going to have to pay it back. It's going to have to be paid back But I think there's going to be some jail time involved in it. There's no
Yeah,
doubt.
you're gonna make a lot of license plates in the big house to pay that back.
They don't make license plates anymore. This is federal.
It's just unbelievable. Mr. Nibbles, BSJ, hey, welcome in, guys. Merry Christmas, Mr. Nibbles. Richard Worth, Angel Zachary, it's nice to have you in here. So welcome in, everybody. And yeah, this is going to be a great show today. We're having a lot of fun here. So talking about Tiffany, you know, I did a quick search on X for Tiffany. Did you? It's funny because you search Tiffany Henyard and you go down this rabbit hole on X because people are comparing other people to Tiffany. It's like she's getting compared across the country. Did you hear about the police officer in New York that's under investigation for her salary? Have you heard about this, Red?
No.
Take a look. Take a look at this. This is interesting. Listen to this. Check this out.
NYPD's highest paid employee has to retire early due to her jaw-dropping overtime pay. Records showed Lieutenant Quathisha Epps overworked roughly 74 hours a week, pulling in over $400,000 only for the last year. She was paid $204,000 for overtime for her desk job, which would be enough to cover the salaries of 3 new NYPD officers. For comparison, her boss earned $292,000 in total for the same year. The officer's early retirement comes as she faces an internal probe into alleged falsified overtime hours. Now, as she is facing a return to...
Doesn't this sound like some shit that would go on in Crook County?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. And a pay cap. Epps is set to retire just shy of 20 years early, meaning she will miss out on a $12,000 annual bonus for long-term officers and part of her pension, but will still collect around $16,000 a month. Meanwhile, the NYPD has only 30 days to complete its investigation before Epps' pension kicks in.
Is that crazy or what?
They will take her pension. They will take her pension.
But it really does. It sounds like some shit that she would have pulled. You know, it just really does. It sounds.
That's a civil servant. That's a civil servant. She had to have help to get there. But people like, I forget who the chief of police in Dalton.
Lacey
had her help, Tiffany's help. And
sure.
He was taking home that OT. I mean, how could somebody work 80 hours a week? It's easy. All they do is put in the overtime because they're on call 24 hours a day.
Sure.
So they get their overtime pay and they get their hazardous duty pay. They get everything. Now, some people say that she really needed it right after the election because there were death threats and things like that. But they went away and they became her errand boys. 8 or 9 of them became her errand boys, where she'd say, oh, go pick this up, pick that up. Oh, my mother has to go here. Pick my mother up. I have to go here. Come on, I need a detail to take. We're going to go out and canvass the neighborhoods today. I need a detail to go with me because I'll be walking.
Yeah. Yeah. Big Mo, she done. All they have to do is watch the video of the PD, and if she is shown to leave early for time she put down, she done.
You're right.
That's about it. I mean, you can't. You see, it's crazy. I saw another post that she is like the first. She's like the first openly corrupt mayor. Openly corrupt. A Muse.
I would say she is the most openly corrupt public official I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen anybody that was that openly corrupt.
And like so just out there, like, I'm gonna get away with this. I'm gonna do this. I don't care what you guys think. That's what's happening. That's what's going down. A Muse. I absolutely love this mayor. Tiffany Henyard is Illinois' first openly corrupt mayor. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy what she's done. They're out of ink and paper at the township. Listen,
there wasn't a lot accomplished at last night's board meeting. You know, Dalton is very financially strapped right now. The clerk reporting it's so bad that the village office is out of paper and ink, and the vendor won't restock until the bills are paid. So last night, about 50 people turned out at this meeting held in a Park District building. It was contentious from the start. Mayor Henyard was 25 minutes late.
She was late. Can you believe that, Red?
I waited in line to watch this for over an hour. It was on video. And then when she got there, all it was a screaming match. I mean, she decided, you people are going to you're going to do what I tell you to do.
It's crazy how openly
and faced off as usual against some of the trustees and residents. Late into the long meeting, trustees declined to approve Henyard's picks for police chief, village attorney, and special counsel, and also said no to a new executive assistant, saying that's not a mayoral appointment and someone already holds the title. Residents were not very happy about the lack of progress.
Did we hear any plan about safety with the new police chief? Did we hear anything about guns, violence? No, it's about protecting her. It ain't about protecting the village. Period.
It's true. It's crazy. She had her own little security force taking her around.
Look at her doing her nails while the guy's talking.
Energy that you guys place into me, I wish you would pour that into yourselves. And that means your lives, the love for your family members. If you pour that same energy into yourself, you will be so much further in life.
As you mentioned, Henyard is.
She's a life coach now too, Red. You believe that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what, she's got a lot of experience.
Oh my God.
Is due in federal court in just a few hours from now. She seemed a little more focused on the February election last night, saying that when she runs against trustee Jason House, she predicts to win in a landslide. Apparently there was.
Man.
Mudslide, and she's going to get buried.
Buried in a mudslide. That's funny.
Oh, yeah.
That was back. That, by the way, that post was November 8th. Okay, so that you don't think it was like really recent, but yeah, it's she's freaking crying about it. They can't beat me. They can't beat me. They can't beat me. No, they can't. They can't beat me.
They can't beat me. If they could beat me, they would have went to the polls.
What do you do tonight if you don't get the Democratic Party's nomination?
What do you mean? I will be victorious tonight. You will see. My people are here. They're not gonna go nowhere.
Thousands of tears later.
Oh, you mother! You think you can do this, Jay? You think you can do this to me?
I will be suing everybody tomorrow. This is illegal.
This is illegal in your opinion?
Illegal.
Okay, so let's talk about it. I mean, your concern is you brought people in to pre-bus.
All the people outside. They let no one person in.
You the you think you with? I'm the police. I run here. You just live here. Yeah, that's right. You better walk away. Go on, walk away, because I'm going to burn this motherfucker down.
Hey, guys, it's Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard. If you want the tea, get it from me.
It's over, guys. Tiffany Henyard has...
That's crazy. It's absolutely... I mean, narcissist. It's the epitome. It's the epitome of a narcissist, man. I mean, it's just like, how can you be that blatantly open and just... it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So, yeah. Did you hear about her mom's driveway? We talked about this before.
What was it? 500, 400?
No, I found the clip.
Oh, yeah. Tell us about it.
This is the clip. Listen.
Just for the record, and the reason I guess I want all of the citizens to know why we're so adamant about this budget and what's going on. May 12, 2021. A resolution was passed. The following persons are hereby authorized to be added as signatories for all city accounts: Mayor Tiffany Henyard, Village Clerk Allison Key. Any prior signatories or individuals authorized are hereby removed from the accounts. Prior authorization is revoked. Number of signatures required are a combination of both signatures. After approval of payment by the village board, each check shall be signed by the mayor and the clerk. We have a $500,000 check signed by Mayor Tiffany Henyard. Y'all wonder why we worried about the money?
Okay, yeah, there's a reason to be worried about the money. Look, who's K5 Construction Corp?
They are the people that actually put in the driveway for her mother.
Okay, and besides the putting the driveway in for mom, what other connections do they have? How else do her and Tiffany? I'd like to know, because you know that some of that money went back to her.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, let's just say this: I wouldn't be surprised if some of that money didn't go back to her. But I would love to know what the connection is.
I'm not surprised at all, because in politics, I find that a lot of people, when they bid something, or this is a no bid thing, it was no bid period. She just had it done. But there's kickbacks to the politicians that get it done for you. There always has been. I know people throughout the years that have. When I was getting a liquor license for somebody in Chicago, I went to Lieutenant Green, and Lieutenant Green told me, he said, okay, they got their license. Here it is. Don't worry about it. And I gave him $2,500. And he said, how much did you put on for yourself? And I said, nothing. He said, you do that again, and I'll never approve a license for you. He said, you got to tack on at least $2,500 for you too. He said, I got my 25, but you got to get yours.
Wow. See, that's how Chicago works. But here's what we know for sure.
Somebody going to jail.
Now, if you're new to the channel, guys, my name's Adam Flowers. This is Red Wemette. Red was an FBI mole, infiltrated the Chicago mob. He wrote a book, Nobody Cares, and What I Did About It. Testified in a lot of trials. He worked with Strike Force, ATF, FBI. He knows the inner workings of a lot of that. So, if you guys have questions, put them in the comments. Honest to God, because, that's that's what it is. Benjamin Kundari. I used to work for K5 Construction. Really? That's interesting.
Ben, what did you do for K5?
Yeah, we'd love to know. Mickey Griggs, there were probably family members on the construction team. What would be surprising, right?
K5, I'm sure they had cousins, brothers, whatever. They hire anybody and say, okay, they get a little piece of the pie.
Also, guys, it's really nice to see so many of you in here, almost 200. Be sure to hit the like button, smash it. It's just a few days before Christmas. I'm sure a lot of people are out doing their last-minute Christmas shopping and whatnot. So I didn't expect there to be this many people in here so quickly already. But thank you guys for coming in and listening. We're gonna take some questions.
Ben is see his comment here. Ben is asphalt labor.
Labor asphalt. There you go. Yep. Chicago is the greatest. Yes, especially if you're in politics. Great place to be. Hey, recently, did you see the Rod Blagojevich, Joe Rogan interview and the Tucker Carlson interview with Rod? Oh, they did him wrong, man. I heard bits and pieces of that. I had already moved to Las Vegas when Rod went through all that, but really interesting how you don't toe the line with the Democrat Party, man. They will turn on you like a worm, weaponize the DOJ, go after your ass, and that's it. That's what they did to him. So did it to him, do it to anybody,
Not to interrupt you, but we have a little bit of an update here. Richard Worth says asphalt and concrete company. So they did concrete and asphalt.
Gotcha.
Okay. But let's go back to Chicago corruption and I felt sorry for and I watched that very closely. Adam didn't. When his trial was on, he had a mistrial, the first one, and they went after him a second time. And when they went after the second time, they creamed him. They absolutely creamed him. It was very unfair. Some of
it was. Buck Baby 5. If she can't be insured, can they get her out before the election?
No.
They can't?
No. All they can do is what they're doing right now is hold her back and stand strong.
Right. Wayman Smith. That's what I recalled about Rod. He tried to sell Obama's Senate seat. He's auctioned it off.
That is what the news media told you. He was not charged with that. But that's what they told you. He was charged with racketeering. He was charged with all different kinds of things. And when he finally pled guilty, as most people do at the very end, because they realize they're going to get convicted.
Right.
He pled guilty to a lesser crime and got more time than he would if he would have not pled guilty.
Yeah.
The judge just gave him more time. That's it.
Yeah.
And Gerald, Fitzgerald was a U.S. attorney at the time. He was very close to the same people that went after Trump. I mean, the Comey,
Sure.
All these people were friends of his. So I look at it and say, man, it was rigged all the way along.
Yeah.
As Trump had him out of jail, he wouldn't be writing a book. He wouldn't be on Joe Rogan. He wouldn't have been on Tucker. He wouldn't have been on the show. He would have never said anything.
We never heard the story.
No.
We would have never known the truth about it. I mean, it's unbelievable. How the hell did they elect her? I mean,
y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power. Y'all should be ashamed of.
You use your tongue prettier than a $20 whore.
William Price.
Man.
Merry
Bring him
Christmas,
up.
everybody.
Hey, Merry Christmas. Derek Kennedy, can you please expand on the so-called damaging testimony Tiffany's boyfriend gave at court?
Yes.
Kamal?
Kamal?
Isn't it Kamal? That's his name.
Okay. The only damaging thing I know that was given at court, well, I don't remember the guy's name, but he was indicted for income tax evasion.
Keith Freeman.
And what they did was they dropped the indictment after they gave him the opportunity to amend his return. And he amended his return, is sealed. And meanwhile, he's no longer under indictment. He's a cooperating witness. So anything that he knew is already there. And that's a lot of people don't understand when they have an internal revenue case or somebody cheating on their income taxes, the FBI gets involved because they have more of a arrest power. They actually have more big guns to go out and arrest. The IRS has CID, Criminal Intelligence Division. They have all different kinds of things. But the truth of the matter is they do better, not with the marshals, but they do better with the FBI because they both work on the same floor upstairs. So, and they both go to the U.S. attorneys and talk to them back and forth. And I don't know which one's handling this case. I forgot his name, but he's waiting. He's waiting on some. He wants to see what Lori Lightfoot's bringing up. And
speaking of Lori Lightfoot, so speaking of Lori Lightfoot, listen to this.
Highlight a couple of credit card purchases.
Hear the people getting unrested.
You're having the same reaction that we did when we saw that. So in particular,
that's crazy.
We were very concerned to see the top 3 purchases that were highlighted for you that were booked on January 5th of 2023. That's roughly $40,000, a little more.
40 grand on Amazon, man. $40,000.
43,000, and it was on, if you look at the date on there, it was on the 23rd of December. So
yeah,
little
Christmas shopping.
Well, maybe she was giving away gifts because you could drop ship from Amazon.
God, it's unbelievable. Lisa Lee, welcome in. Tony Booty from Liverpool in the UK. Yeah, following the shit show in Dalton all the way across the pond. Singleton Foundation. She waits and hide outside to make sure the feds aren't showing up before she comes in. Is that why she's always late to the meetings?
It's arrogance. It's arrogance.
Yeah. Saint Sinner. If they decide to prosecute Wiggany, can and do you think they will use the town meetings to incriminate her for all the lies she has told on film that have been recorded?
Yes, I do.
They can use all that, right?
Not only that, it'll be in the questioning if she's ever questioned. Chances are she'll never take a witness stand.
Yeah, it'd probably be a really bad thing for her to do. So,
question a portion of it and say, "Can you explain that?" And if she's smart, she's going to say, "I refuse to answer on the grounds it might tend to incriminate me." Might.
It's just absolutely crazy. Wayman Smith, why can't the city get a itemized list of purchases from Amazon?
They already have them. They already have an itemized list. That's why I said I think these are gifts to people. They went out to people. She gave people gifts, and it might have been $100, $100, $1,000
on the city's dime or the township's dime.
Yes,
this is unbelievable. It's absolutely crazy, guys. Be able to hit the smash button, hit the like button, hit the smash button. Smash the like button, guys, if you're just coming in. I speak better than Tiffany Henyard. Actually, I'm about the same, you know.
J.F. Kennedy said, ask not what you can do for your country, but ask what you can do for your country.
See?
Wait a second. Did she get that right?
No, are you really unbelievable? It really is. It's unbelievable.
Reading it, too.
Oh, I know. She was reading it. That's the crazy thing. She's actually reading that. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Comments over here. Questions, guys. So her daughter will be opening gift till New Year's Eve. Saturday night, she'd come up with some sketches based on Mayor Tiffany. I know, right? Surprised they haven't already. I mean, I'm surprised they haven't already, but they're comparing her to the. I mean, it's just crazy. It's a unbelievable shit show in Dalton. I feel bad for the people in Dalton that have to put up with it.
Wayman Smith, next comment below here. He says, can they find out where they were delivered? They already know where they delivered. That's on the bill. The problem is that's not important. The important is who took the money, who paid for it. That's the most important thing. Who cares where it went? I'm just saying that's what it was.
What was the payment method used? And whom did it go to? So Amazon knows everything about a person who ordered something from the actual account who ordered it. And I'm sure, can the FBI get subpoenas to Amazon to go, hey, show us this?
Subpoenas, they can get private subpoenas where she doesn't even know they got them.
JW, I don't remember JFK using the word axe.
No, I don't remember him using it either.
You don't remember that?
No.
Right. Tiffany axes a lot of things. This is what last time I saw somebody axe something. This is what I remember.
Today, we are asking the courts. Today, we are asking to unmute our voices. So today, I'm asking for everyone.
Here's Johnny.
Oh, I should have changed that. I should have used AI. Here's Tiffany. Axe and everything. So Paul Bunyan used an axe. Yes, Benjamin. Sure did. Chicago hip hop. I need that piece of art hanging on your wall. LOL. Thank you very much. Chicago hip hop. I'm glad you like it. So yeah, it's absolutely insane what she's doing. In you know, when she speaks, you need a translator. I swear, you need a translator.
Just hang loose, blood. She's gonna catch up on the rebound on the med side.
What it is, Big Mama? My mama raised no dummies. I duck her rap.
Cut me some slack, Jack.
That's what you need, just to understand her.
Barbara Billingsley.
Yeah, not June Lockhart.
Right.
See, if I don't fact check Red, that's what happens. Oh, she talks about the Utes, you know, the Utes.
But I don't want anybody that's young like me to be discouraged. Run for office. Public office is something that's needed and something that the youth need to take a stance and do.
To what?
And something that the youth need to take a...
Did you say Utes?
Yeah, 2 Utes.
What is a Ute?
It writes itself, man. I mean, it really writes itself. So she's an axe murderer and a budget butcher. Boy, that's almost a tongue twister, Scott H. So, gosh, just crazy. And, you know, people watching from all over the world are interested in this. It's that insane. So if you're new here, guys, hit the subscribe button. My name's Adam. I run Vegas specialty tours in Las Vegas. We have the mob tour, crime tour, ghost tours. If you're out here, come check it out. Use the promo code MOBVLOG. You get 20% off. And Red Wemette here was an FBI mole, Chicago outfit, the Chicago mob. He infiltrated it. He wrote a book, Nobody Cares, and what I did and what I did about it. And be sure to go over to Red Wemette's channel, site, rather, redwemette.com.
When we're through here, we'll be going over to my channel.
And we will. Lisa Lee. It doesn't make sense for Tiffany to let the toys and food to sit in the building just because she couldn't use her personalized boxed. In my opinion, she already gave all that stuff out to friends and family.
That's your opinion, Lisa? I don't think she cares.
No.
I don't think she cares. Let it rot. She doesn't care.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's actually crazy.
My opinion.
Or the way she says responsibility. Responsibility. Is that what she says? Responsibility?
Yeah.
Oh, the responsibility. She said responsibility. I'm taking responsibility for that. Close.
Hey, Utes. Dean says, hey, Utes, Merry Christmas.
Dean Hatfield, man. Nice to see you. Good to have you in. So, criminal Tiffany should be a comedian. She should. She really should be a comedian. She's just
afraid it's too much to be a comedian. She'd want too much to go on stage.
Yeah, that's true. She likes to be on stage. She dances in front of the city hall meetings. She dresses up like from New Jack City, you know. And when she went to the Thornton Township meeting and brought all these people, they came in buses and in cars and drones of buses.
People didn't know I was going to come with drones of buses.
See that? Drones of buses. I don't even know what the hell
I've never seen a drone bus.
All right, there's a drone bus. There we go.
I'm sorry. I saw it before. And I saw drones of cars, too.
drones of cars. Drones of cars. Unfreaking believable what she's doing.
Olive Oil said that he heard Gavoyevich saying that he had a gold mine to sell. That was a metaphor, and it was on a telephone. It was a tapped telephone conversation, and if you heard the whole what he had to say instead of what they just cut it off, you would have heard that his gold mine was a favor that he could get out of it, and he was trying to make a hospital deal, and it was going to bring jobs for somebody, just like anything else. But that's what he was trying to do. He really did not sell that seat, and he wasn't ever convicted of it.
So you're telling me what he was doing was looking for to get some political favors done, little favors.
Yes, he doesn't deny that at all. He got a lot of political favors done. There hasn't been anybody. Jim Thompson, when he was our mayor, when I was in Chicago, he got thousands and thousands of favors done, and he covered up scandals and all different kinds of things, but he never got caught. Now, there was one time when he was running for office again, and there was a couple antique dealers down the street from me on Wells Street, and they were selling antique paintings and antique this and antique that, and they were taking donations for him, and it was stolen goods. And they were selling the stolen goods that they took and giving him the money. And he got caught up in that. But guess what? They all walked free, because that's how it's done in Chicago. It ain't that way no more. She is not walking free. This is not Cook County that's on her. This is not the Cook County State's attorney. This is the FBI, the U.S. attorney.
So you're telling me there's political favors happening in Crook County, Illinois?
Always, forever.
Right. Guys, hit the like button. If you're just coming in, be sure to subscribe, like the channel, like the video. It helps us out in the algorithms. Merry Christmas, everybody. I can't believe we're almost here. A couple of days away. I mean, we're hours away.
Adam, when I was a precinct captain, if somebody they had a crack on their sidewalk or they had a tree that was bending up their sidewalk, I would make sure to tell them to vote, but I call it in to streets and sanitation. They would come out within a day and replace the concrete and chop the tree down, whatever is necessary, they would do it. And that was just, and when I needed something, I got it done. I never paid for it.
Anthony, look at the property tax refund, $2.2 million, which with 136,000 homes gives the taxpayers about $15 each. What a deal. What a deal. Unbelievable. Yes, Chicago, Wayman, the city of favors.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
true. Lisa Lee, her drone pilots were late to the meeting because they couldn't figure out if the drones ran on gas or not.
Oh,
That's
you're right.
Lisa.
So-
God, drones of buses. That's just, it's unbelievable. Really is. You know, don't forget she's in power.
Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman.
It's crazy.
I saw one white guy actually get up and speak at the meeting last Tuesday.
Okay.
He actually got up and spoke. And believe me, there was unity between the colors of people. I mean, the black and the white there, they don't seem to care. They all got along with each other. There wasn't a problem. Race is not a
You sure? Because you didn't catch this one. Here, listen to this. Listen to the crowd turn on her here.
Help each other, not hurt each other. And it's a shame that us, I'm talking to my black and brown community, will sit here.
See?
I don't think it would matter if she was black, white, green, or blue. The public is after her. And one thing you can't do is run from the public.
God.
You
That's
can't see it and run from them at the same time.
Destiny posted another dumb Democrat, Tiffany Henyard, mayor of Dalton, fighting for power after the citizens of Chicago kicked her ass out. Now she files a lawsuit against the Thornton Township Democrat caucus. Eat your own.
Can you imagine filing a suit in Cook County?
Show up and show out.
It's a Democratic Party.
Yeah.
I mean, County's a Democratic Party.
Oh, yeah. It's Chicago. Come on. Listen to this.
We want Supervisor Henyard because they saw what a dictator looks like.
Wait a second. What the hell is she talking about? We want Supervisor Henyard.
Well, she's got a mouse in her pocket.
She's talking in third person. It's not, they want me. It's we want Supervisor Henyard.
Look at the guy
moment
in the background.
Why is his name skipping my head now?
Whoever it is, he's saying, holy shit.
He's got me like going, what the does it matter with? It's crazy.
So I can't wait to show up and show out and show the people why I will be victorious. I will come out of the dust, the flames. I will be like the Robin in the night. I will be victorious. So I just can't wait to do that.
Yes.
I'm sorry to give you this news, Tiffany, but you're not going to be the Phoenix. You're not going to come out of the ashes. It's not going to happen.
You're not rising from the ashes. That's not happening. It really isn't. So it's just absolutely crazy. Did you hear her compare herself to Rosa Parks?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, who?
And there is no comparison. No comparison. Rosa Parks was a hero, and she is not a hero. Tiffany is a mess. She's not a hero.
Well, no, of course she's not a hero. It's a shit show, man. It's a total shit show. It really is.
When she talks about Martin Luther King, she invokes his name several times. But when she talks about Martin Luther King, she said, "I'm his dream." No, you're not his dream. You're his nightmare. You're exactly what he didn't want.
Oh, yeah.
Like you.
This was her. Here, take a look at this. You're going to love this. So, this is crazy.
It's Black History Month. Of course, I'm the first African American female supervisor of Thornton Township. Of course, I am. It's Black History Month. Of course, I'm the youngest female mayor. Of course, I am. It's Black History Month. Of course, I have an outdoor skating rink. Of course, I do. It's Black History Month. Of course, I'm gonna give away $1 million to help you pay your mortgage and your rent. Of course I am. It's Black History Month. Of course I'm gonna have like female history makers like Madam C.J. Walker, Rosa Parks, Harriet Tubman, and now Tiffany Henyard.
It's insane. It's absolute insanity.
The worst part of this is the insanity that she just sold you, the taxpayers of that township and Dalton, paid for. That was paid for, that whole shebang, Black History Month, that she decided to do a video of. And believe me, a friend of hers that did the video. What's his name? Dimitri. You mentioned it starts with a D.
Marcus.
Yes, he's the videographer that does her videoing. So he never.
Crazy, man. It's crazy that somebody could go this freaking far off the rails, man. I mean, and still be hanging on. Oh, such an embarrassment. Yes. And she claims to be be a landslide. The only problem is she's not the winner. Yeah, it's not. She's not. She is incapable of articulating any thought or idea.
Hey, this guy, Jeff Mason's got a good thing. He says, and he's right, she's the first youngest Black female supervisor to ever be indicted.
Congrats, Super Mayor. It's more like super criminal.
She's a number one there, too.
Oh, unfreaking believable. It's unbelievable. Richard Worth, I saw the video of her calling the cops when they were taking down the banner she hadn't paid for. Right. Unfreaking believable. I mean, it's just, you go down the Tiffany Henyard rabbit hole on X, you just go, whoa, what the hell?
The cops made the people that were taking them down give them back to her. They said it was a civil matter. Go to court and sue.
Hey, look at that. You search Tiffany Henyard. Look at what comes up latest. That's us.
Hi, Hi guys.
All right, I'm being a clown. Yeah, I'm sure you think the nitwit crook in Illinois, Tiffany Henyard, is innocent too. Who's he replying to? This is what I say. It's like you go down. Okay, here we go. The Daily Muck. DC council member White just won re-election after being arrested by feds on bribery charges. While accepting the first payments of $15,000, White told an informant, "I don't want to feel like you got to give me something to get something. We better than that." But he pocketed the cash anyway. In recorded conversations, White also discovered healthcare and housing contracts, saying that shit ain't gonna be nowhere. That shit is a cash cow. See?
And he went down, man.
That's just it's incredible. But yeah, you go down the Henyard hole on X and you just go, what the hell is going on?
Just think of what Archie Bunker would be saying right now.
Oh, Archie. What would Archie Bunker be saying right now?
Women in politics is like oil and gasoline. They don't mix. It's against nature.
Well, Mr. Bunker, you sound like a male chauvinist.
Right? An ordinary taxpayer. Now, you better stop running for public office and start running after a husband. Because I want to tell you from where I sit, you got some running to do.
Guys, by the way, if you came here for the news, you're in the wrong spot. There's other channels out there that cover. We like to have fun here and cut up a little bit and have a laugh. I mean, such a heavy situation. You gotta laugh about it. You gotta get like it.
I feel sorry for the poor people of Dalton. I feel sorry for anybody that's in Thornton Township right now. This is not the best time to have a Christmas or have it treated this way. But let's laugh a little bit. And we're not trying to laugh at your problems. We're trying to laugh at some of the ridiculous things that are happening to you.
It's sad that it's happening. And we have empathy, but again, we have to laugh. Lisa Lee, what do you guys think of her new bodyguard with the golf club? She'd be standing there looking like Boss Hogg.
I didn't see it. I really didn't.
Oh, gosh. That's it. Regina Waldrop, I think, was the no, that's not right. She was the reporter. they're comparing her to just God.
Mr. King Solomon, how you doing, buddy?
Welcome in. Welcome in. Nice to see you again. Yeah, they need to get working on Tiffany Henyard and get her out of Ohio. What? What do we have now? Christmas is early. Welcome, Megan Kelly. Don't know what the hell that's about. Now they need to get working on Tiffany Henyard and get her out of Ohio. She's not in Ohio. She's in Dalton. So we got the post wrong. So, all right. Anyway, so you guys can't even see it. I'm just scrolling through right now on the facing eviction from her unpaid rent.
More bad news for Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard this morning. Her landlord says that she wants her out. Janetta Hull owns a home that Henyard allegedly shares with a Thornton Township employee. Hull apparently filed eviction papers last month saying Henyard and...
It's crazy, Red. I mean, how do you make
the township employee is her boyfriend?
Yes, I know. But how do you make that much money and not pay your damn rent? I mean, how do you make that much money in rent? That's the bigger question. You don't own your own property and you're making that kind of money? That's you know, come on.
No credit. This gal's credit.
The very first meeting I watched live of Tiffany, she was eating her dinner during the meeting. During the village meeting, she sat up there and ate. Holy cripes, man! That's just.
It's got it right here. Own your own home. You got to pay your own taxes.
That's true. That is true.
You got it, Todd.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy. So then Henyard down to Peoria. Which one's in Peoria? Which facility's in Peoria? We don't know.
They have a state penitentiary there, but she won't be going there. She'll be going
federal
penitentiary.
She's going federal. Robert Wilson, she can pay her rent. She's trying to make that landlady lose her house. She'll grab it on the foreclosure, she's thinking. You think so?
Yeah, well, the lady said she's going to get foreclosed on because she hasn't been able to make the mortgage payments because Tiffany's not paying the rent. So she's got so much of a cushion there. But Tiffany had a Zoom eviction meeting, and Tiffany didn't show up, so it's another month. So there'll be 4 months of non-payment.
Lisa Lee, I bet she was trying to slip her rent in with all those bills she wanted them to pay, the city bills that they.
I don't know if she was, or I don't think she was, Lisa. What I think is she wanted to get the money from the vendors that she, like the one who videotaped her and stuff like that. He's a videographer. But once she got that money to them, they give her a kickback.
Yeah, crazy.
And then she take that money and spend it on her rent. And I'm sure any one of them would have paid her rent.
It's crazy. I'm just blown away. She was aiming, Mickey Griggs, she was aiming for the White House. But the name was racist. Mickey. She said she was going to make everybody proud, though. She's making everybody proud, all right. Yeah, this was her inauguration.
I am so very humble, and I pledge to you, Dalton, to make you proud.
She looks so humble. She looks so humble when she's jumped there, just jumping around. I am so very humble. Yeah.
So humble. Be sure to hit the like button, guys. If you're just coming in here, hit the like button.
Only 22 likes? Give me a break. Come on, Chain Weaver.
What you said, 82 likes. Hit the like button, guys. That's 300 people in here. So I boot out no payers on my rentals. F all. So yeah, that's crazy. Absolutely nuts. She's driving a landlord property foreclosure. Yeah, pennies on the dollar. It's a scheme they already do in Dalton. Tiffany has no idea what being humble is about. Saint sinner.
I agree 1,000%. There is no humility there.
No, there isn't. It's just not. It's sad. It's terrible. So, yeah.
But to everybody out there that's here, if you're not coming over to my show, I'm sure Adam would like to wish you, and I would like to wish you a very Merry Christmas. Try and have the best Christmas you've ever had. I know it's a down year, but let's do it. Let's have a good Christmas, folks. Love your neighbors, love your friends, love your enemies. Don't have Christmas with them, but your families, everybody, be good to each other. Care about it.
Hey, guys, Merry Christmas. We're going to go over to Red's channel. We'll be over there. Red, Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
You have a great day. And all of you guys out there, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!